guys, it's Matt with Greens Guns and Range, and before we go any further, why don't you go ahead and do me a favor and write down below, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button. If you're watching this on our YouTube or on our Facebook, go ahead and share this, because what we're about to talk about your friends are going to want to know. If you've been watching our YouTube or our Facebook page, you know that we've been teasing a large announcement. And we're going to tell you exactly what that is in this video. But first, let's talk about the growth Greens Guns and Range has seen over the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, the shop has grown from about 500 square feet to well over 3,000 square feet as we see it today. Staff has gone from 1 full-time employee to a myriad of about 10 of us. And then of course we've got instructors we call on weekends, so there's 15 people we call on here. We see our average inventory increase from about 10 guns to there's well over 100 guns in the store today. We've started carrying optics and reloading supplies, and our training has picked up with carbine and handgun and home defense shotgun and even precision rifle training. All that's taken place in the last 2 years. We're really excited about that, but we knew that we couldn't just allow that to be the end of the story for Greens Guns and Range. And so we started, I guess, working on a plan to further the excitement in our shop. And out of that came this idea. We're calling it Big Thicket Armory. And Big Thicket Armory is a brand name that we are using to on both our training side, and then the most exciting thing is our manufacturing side. What does that mean for you, the consumer? That means that Greens Guns and Range will be a nationally distributed firearms manufacturer. We are bringing full-scale, full-service firearms manufacturing to Marshall, Texas. That means that you may be able to one day find our guns in another state. But right now we're distributing our own custom firearms right here out of Marshall, Texas, again branded Big Thicket Armory. And we're so much more than a lot of other shops around the area that just do AR-15s. Of course we do AR-15s. We currently have 2 prototype ARs here in the shop you're more than welcome to come by and look at. One of them is a 16-inch, the other one is an 18-inch DMR. All of our ARs are billet upper and lower receivers, chrome line, cold hammer forged barrel, free floating forehands. They wear triggers by guys like Timney, Chip McCormick, POF. They're very, 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 very high quality guns. Our 18-inch DMR in the first day of testing actually went out and shot a 5-shot group of .06 of an inch. That target as well as the rifle are on display here in the store, but we are so much more than that. We're developing our own line of 1911s, for instance. These will be available in 9, 40, 45, 10 millimeter, a whole bunch of different carries and calibers. We're also doing a custom Beretta 92. That one's going to have night sights and updated grips and accurized and re-crowned, and they're just really, really tight shooting guns. If that's not your bug, then of course we're also going to do bolt action rifles. Our bolt action rifles are going to be anything you could possibly dream up. On display here in the store today, I've got some Remington 700 and 308 that we have retooled. We've trued and blueprinted the action, burned the barrel in really, really well. Those guns are quarter minute on factory ammo, which is impressive. But then we didn't think that was enough either. And so as exciting as it is that we're a firearms manufacturer now, we took it a couple steps further. First was we went and got our ammunition manufacturing license as well. We do not think that, at least in the first couple years, we're going to be mass producing ammunition. We hope to get there. We hope to one day be able to sell you brand new ammunition direct from the manufacturer, so that'll save you a whole bunch of money. But right now what we're doing is you come in and order one of our custom rifles, and we'll develop a load for it and give you the recipe, as well as be able to supply you that same ammo later. So imagine picking up a rifle knowing exactly what kind of ammo it's going to shoot. and then being able to come in here and simply tell me you need more, and I'll make it. And so that's pretty exciting. But then let's get to the big one. This is the big announcement. This is the one that's got everybody on edge. Starting July 1st, 2015, Greens Guns and Range is now an SOT Class 3 NFA manufacturer. Again, lots of words and letters, and you may not know what that means, but what that means is that we here at Greens Guns and Range are going to manufacture and sell Class 3, commonly referred to Class 3, although the NFA items. What that means is short-barreled rifles, fully automatics, and then of course the big one, suppressors. We here at Greens Guns and Range have developed our own line of suppressors, everything from 22 all the way up to 50 cal. If you can dream it, we can build it. Better yet, because we're also the manufacturer, we will offer a guarantee on it. You should have to do no maintenance on this thing. If it does ever need cleaning, you simply bring it back to me. I'll clean it for you. But that also means that I can check your gun before we put a suppressor on it to make sure that it's going to perform exactly how we want it to and without the risk of baffle strikes. That also means that if you don't want one of our suppressors, we can of course order Yankee Hill, Silencer Co., any of those kind of manufacturers. However, as with most in the firearm industry right now, the supply chain is kind of strained, and so it's difficult sometimes to get suppressors. We're going to get around that by simply making our own. So starting July 1st, 2015, here at Greens, you'll be able to come in, rent one of our custom built guns like some of the ones you see in front of me, many of which are going to be outfitted with suppressors, and some of which are going to be fully automatic. You're going to go down to my range, you're going to get to shoot it, and you're going to get to test it out. So that's huge. We're very, very excited about that. Again, this is something that no other shop in the area does, and we feel very, very proud of what we do here. But it's only going to work if you guys help us out. Come in, pick our brains, contact us here on Facebook or YouTube, or give us a call. Numbers all down below. Email is down below. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about yet this morning, just hit us up there. I'll be able to answer as many questions as I possibly can. And for instance, if you want to go ahead and get your name on a suppressor, do know that right now there's already a backlog of suppressors. So you need to get your name in quickly. If you want one of our custom rifles, there's already a waiting list for these as well. So you want to get that into me as quickly as possible. We hope to be making deliveries on the rifles in just about a month or two. And the cans we're going into full-scale production on those July 1st. So we'll have suppressors here for you to test out, look at, and of course go down to the range and shoot. But anyways, if you got any other questions, of course don't hesitate to give us a call. My name is Matt. You can call, ask for me. Of course, any of our trained staff here will be able to help you out if you've got any questions on these. But anyways, that's kind of the end of it. But do us a favor, share this on Facebook, share this on Twitter, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because what you're about to see is our testing of our rifles, our suppressors, and you'll get to see why we think our guns are the best on the market, why we think our suppressors are the best on the market. And then of course remember that if you need any of this kind of stuff, you can contact us directly, and we'll get you on the path to getting all of that. So thank you so much for watching. Do us a solid and like and subscribe, and then of course call me if you need anything. Thanks for watching.